Hey guys, today we're doing a tour of my service cart. So I keep this one in the next building down where I do a lot of fab and mechanical work. I really haven't done a lot to prep for it. This is just how it is. It's a matco cart, obviously. I've done quite a few mods to it to get it to work for what I need it to work. I mean, it's been good. So right off on the top, I keep my 20-volt drill and impact driver kit in here. Usually I'll come in, I'll take it out, I'll get everything set up. And then I've got back here, I've just got a pencils, 6-inch steel rule, a pin, some double-ended pilot bits, some whiteout. I use this to mark tie rod ends. Works real well. A small tape measure. Over here I keep a wipe down rag, an extra fill. This goes on all my projects. There's a magnet. These are the Mac handled extensions. Set of ignition wrenches. Coilover wrench. For ride tech stuff. Set of Pittsburgh pry bars. Obviously I've got gear wrenches and standard and metric, and a regular set and standard and metric. I only keep up to 3/4 and 19mm in here because really honestly I don't need it enough to keep a big set in here. Over here I keep some long picks. So I've got these are Mac long picks, so it's a 4-piece pick set. Over in this corner, they don't like to stay up. And then I've got big picks, so I've got straights, all that. And then these are the black ones, so the tougher ones. Those are for like cotter pins and stuff like that. Over here, this is probably my favorite one. If I can get that back in there, it's kind of a booger to get in. On the side, I built this little rack deal that bolts to where the handle would bolt. It's kind of swaying because it's had a lot of weight on it over time, but I don't want to drill through it. I'm using holes that were already there. So I keep my screwdriver set, just a, what is that, an 8-piece set. And I keep 2 Pittsburgh hammers, dead blows, and then I've got a Mac straight die grinder, a 90, long cutoff, 1/4-inch pneumatic impact, an air hammer, 3/8 air ratchet, and a 1/4-inch drive air ratchet. Down in the bottom row, I keep my short pick set, which it likes to fall over as well. So that's also a 4-piece pick set. And then I've got valve core tool, 2 files, a trim tool, and a drum brake tool. This actually belongs up here. Okay, on the other side, I use these magnet deals to hold my crescents. The magnet's a little weak to hold this big one, but it stays there as long as you're not moving it. And then I've got my start button, and usually I keep just a regular test light here. But I've got it out right now. And then I've got sandpaper, a 1/2-inch extension, a drift punch, a short 1/2-inch extension. And then I actually made this. I know you can buy them, but I just made it. This is for getting down and cleaning off thermostat or whatever I need to use it for. Then another roll of sandpaper and a small saw. First drawer. These are all of my first socket set. So this was the big Craftsman set. I've added to it and gone up to 1 inch in deep. 1" deep and 6-point and 12-point. These two sets are actually in my carry along kit right now, but they're just, you know, obviously what they are. Then I've got air hammer, removal tool, some extensions. This is my snap-on carry, one of my snap-on carry along kits. I keep my big kit in my big box. So I keep, there's a bit converter, 2 extensions, a swivel, 6-point setup to 9/16 and some bits in here. So this is like my little, I use this thing so much now. It almost eliminates the need for anything else. So I've got my Mac bit handle. This was a warranty for a swivel head that I had for a real long time, and it's the coarse. So I don't know what it is. Probably like 30 teeth. I really wish I could get the updated version of the bit handle. And then of course I got my Mac 3/8 and quarter. Those two are the working horse of this box. Matco stubby. This is a Titan. They sell these at O'Reilly's. This is a freaking awesome little ratchet. Spark plug stuff, you know, just basic stuff. I use this card a lot for wiring. So I keep razor cutters, a set of crimpers, cable cutters, 2 different sets of Mac crimpers, specialty set, a set of forward strippers, Mac universal stripper cutters, crimpers. These are my favorite set of strippers. Klein has actually come out with a new set that's got a cutter in the middle of them. I've got 2 sets of these. I keep them in my both carts. Little tip is to take a zip tie and keep the handles together so they don't rub on the top sides of your drawers if you're keeping your pliers like this, but I don't have a zip tie with me right now. This is a set of terminal tools. Usually there is a, well, it's actually in this kit because I was using it as a carry along. Usually a set of seam rippers in there. Yeah, here it is. Looks like I'm, oh, here it is. It's say I'm missing one. No way, that ain't cool. So yeah, there's that flat tip belongs there. And this goes here. And then I got this one. I got this kit basically just to have some different options, specifically this one. So anyway, that's that. I keep a Power Probe pin, Deutsch terminal tool, big Power Probe, torch, universal, spark plug deal, a couple more. This belongs in my big box. That little tool there is an AOD cable set tool for low car cable. Punch, GM terminal toolkit, some acid brushes, some batteries, and a spark plug tester. Next drawer down is kind of just like whatever I could fit in it. Oil filter wrench, tubing bender, Allen's. Then this is an Allen T-handle set. The metric set's in under it. These are Mac scraper set, 3-piece set in there. Over here I keep pliers and vice grips. Then a set of nut drivers in here. A set of plastic snap-on trim tools. Big screwdriver bit kit set from Cornwell. This is my favorite bit set kit. Bit set kit, by the way. It's a great kit. It's much bigger than the Mac kit, so I would recommend that. Then this is a set of pliers that I keep in here. It's actually got a whole bunch of pliers in there, more than there's supposed to be in there. Flush cuts, stuff like that. Small set of precision screwdrivers. Some files. These are made by Vim, but this is a Vim set. Torx and Allen and metric and standard. An extension bit, driver. That's about it in that drawer. And then the final drawer. So in this drawer, I keep my wiring kits. So this saves me a shit ton of time having a wiring kit. And I've got 2 of them. So I've got grommets, relay moldings, terminals, insulated stuff, holders, all that kind of stuff that I keep in there. I keep a set of welding gloves in here, a set of regular gloves, a shitty bit kit if I know I'm going to break a bit or I could break a bit. I use this set, $10 cheapo set, a set of step bits, a set of Toledo Tool Company drills, twist drills, or a consolidated tool, sorry. Then I keep my thermostat, temperature gun, my Noid light kit. I just keep a square in here. This is a Matco air saw. This is a regular one, it's not gear driven. I keep a couple pullers in here, just a pitman and a tie rod in. That's actually a Pittsburgh tool. That thing's badass. You need to get one of those. And a set of Mac clippers. I used to keep this in my big box till I upgraded to the Matco one that's got a spark plug in it. This has got some a lot of stuff in it that I don't really use, like these. I don't ever use those, you know. So this kit's kind of like is what it is, but that's that. And obviously I keep just overflow junk in here. Some Loctite, shitty step bit. These are used for the die grinders. A couple of stirrup punches, and my big hammer, Mac hammer. And then there's just a bunch of overflow stuff, mostly from my mini bike, a few things that I've made, just junk. I wish I'd have got the tool cart that had all drawers in it, because I just end up using that for overflow junk and fluids and grease and anti-seize and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, that's my tool cart. I plan to make another one of those deals to go on this side to hold my T-handles, because that would open me up a lot of drawer space. But anyhow, guys, that's my tool cart. I hope you liked it. Hope you maybe got some ideas on tool storage. You know, this is kind of my Mac deal in a Matco cart. It's ironic. And most of the Cornwell stuff I own is in this. As you can see, I don't own very much Cornwell stuff. But anyway, guys, let's rest our rods. Deuces, guys. I'm out. Take it easy.